Meanwhile, Malacanang described the arrest of Senator Estrada as a step forward in finding out the truth in the pork barrel scam. According to presidential spokesman Edwin Lascerda, this is fundamental in strengthening the people's trust in our institutions and processes. He urged the people to remain vigilant throughout the process as the Sandigan Bayan works to fulfill its mandate. More from Rocky Ignacio.
Malacanang recognizes the issuance of arrest warrant against Senator Jinggoy Estrada as step forward in attaining justice on the misuse of public funds.
The issuance of this warrant is a step forward in finding out the truth, which is fundamental in strengthening the trust of our people in our institutions and processes.
Malacanang encouraged the public to remain vigilant in finding the truth behind the pork barrel scam. The Sandigan Bayan has already issued warrants of arrest against Senator Bong Revilla and others alleged involved in the PDAF anomaly.
As the Sandigan Bayan works to fulfill its mandate, we ask the Filipino people to remain vigilant throughout this process, bearing in mind that the outcome should clearly reflect the profound reality that just as every Filipino is accorded constitutional rights, these rights are to be protected in a manner that is just and in the service of truth.
Malacanang also denies accusation that there is a systematic plan against the opposition with the detention of Revilla and Estrada over their alleged involvement in the pork barrel scam. Lascerda reiterates that there are no sacred cows on the issue of accountability.
And we can also assure Mayor Estrada that the perception that you have is entirely inaccurate. There is no systematic plan. What we have, however, is a plan to bring to court those who have been found to have misused their PDAF scam, and that would involve and affect anyone who have misused their funds, whether you are friend or foe.
The palace official adds that grave case had been filed against Customs Commissioner Rufy Biason, known ally of the Aquino administration.
Ang tanging inaangal ninyo ay yung parating-paratang sinasabing ang kalaban lang ang sinasampahan. Pero nasampahan na po natin isang kaalyado ni Pangulong Aquino. Ano po narinig natin ano po ang sinasabi po? What is the message that we're sending with the fact that we have already filed a case against an ally of the President? Shouldn't that be as clear, as fundamental that we are colorblind with respect to any investigation that involves anyone who are involved in the PDAF scam?
Meanwhile, Malacanang sees no indication of a possible destabilization plot against President Aquino over his alleged selective prosecution of those involved in the misuse of PDAF.
That's, I think, coming from my good friend Mon Casiple. But you know, from the very start, when we embark on the Ang Matuwid, like we've always said, and the President's always said this, that the inevitability of treading the straight path is that you're going to disturb people's rice bowls. Will people not be happy with it? Certainly people who are affected will not be. But that's a commitment that we've made. As to then you move into, is there any destabilization attempts? We have not heard of any.
The arrest of Senators Revilla and Estrada occurred a month before the State of the Nation address of the President, but Lascerda is unsure if the incident will be part of the accomplishment report of the President. For the People's Television, Rocky Ignacio.